What's good? Today we're going to organize my iPhone. I am somebody who, when the iPhone first came out, like how they had the apps just laid out, that's how it was. I never changed it. It's so hard for me to find stuff. And so I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and actually organize my phone. So that's what we're gonna do. This is the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Didn't get the 14 because if you know Apple don't do nothing new with even numbers, only odd. I think I'm gonna get the 15 when it comes out, but my all-time favorite phone was the iPhone 11 Pro Max. I still have that one. Let's get into it. This is my lock screen. It's a picture with me and my husband. You see how this is all just crazy? These are the apps that I use, but on these other pages, these are the apps that I don't use. So we're gonna start getting rid of them. And some apps I just kind of like keep. I had just downloaded the podcast app. And the one thing I did like about Apple was that if you don't use the app, like you see how like the app right here, this Nintendo one, how it's got the little cloud on there, that's to keep up. See, I'm gonna have to put this on airplane mode. That's to keep up with like to save your space on your phone. Delete that. Y'all don't look at my WhatsApp. I have a love-hate relationship with WhatsApp. Definitely don't need that. It's not that I don't know how to use it. I just don't like how WhatsApp, people can just like randomly add you and they can still see your phone number. Like, how are you contacting me? That's what I don't like. And let me get rid of Facetune. I've actually never used Facetune. Let me get rid of Facetune. I've actually never used Facetune because you gotta pay for that app. And I didn't know that. I'm gonna keep Nordstrom on there because I'll be kind of shopping on that. I used to have so much food apps. Okay, I need that one. I don't need this one. I used to have so many food apps and then I don't even use them like that. Pro Camera, I don't use that. I be heavy on Reddit now. See, these are my grocery store ones. The iRobot, my iRobot is in storage right now. Victoria's Secret, we don't shop there anymore. Delete. Dang, one false move. Okay, I got these big old nails. Okay. Delete. Delete. Groupon, yeah, I like the shop app. Okay. Apple, I have a love-hate relationship with these Apple apps because I use them and then I don't use them, if that makes sense. Like Sheets, I used to use Sheets, but now I got a different app, so I think I'm gonna use that more. Health, Apple Store, shortcuts, okay, cool. Movies, dang, I see it. Y'all see how many pages I have? Grab bar, I don't even know what that is. Crypto, I had downloaded this stuff and didn't buy that one coin, so this whole app, this whole folder can be deleted. And I will say that's what I did do. So I started doing folders to kind of keep my stuff organized, but then as you can see, that really wasn't too organized. Okay, travel, transportation. See, I travel all the time. Day 8, I could get rid of this. That was for, if you haven't seen my Yachtnik video, go watch that. Then that's what day 8 is from. And I think the controversy is over, that I can just go ahead and delete that app. If you didn't hear about Yachtnik, I had a decent time. Like, I made lifelong friends, but some people, the Africa trip, ooh, let's just say there's litigation going on with that. All right, so Carnival, I'm gonna keep that on there because, you know, you never know. Oh shoot, I forgot I had this whole page. Okay, we can delete the cookout. Nike confirmed you drops. These are my foreign languages. Okay, I ain't got nothing on this page. All right, so I don't use this app anymore. I want to delete Clubhouse, but I won't. All right, so now I'm gonna put some of these apps in folders. Okay, we can get rid of Fox. Oh no, I still gotta delete Fox, VH1, ABC. I ain't got time for TV no more. Like, I'll keep Hulu and Netflix because sometimes I do watch those, like when I'm on, like if I have, not errands, but you know, like if you're in the doctor's office or somewhere like that and they got you waiting, that's what I'll use that for. But other than that, then the Whole Food app sucks. So I'm gonna get rid of that. The Aldi app sucks too. I'll be getting rid of that as well. Aldi app sucks. Actually, let's try to get these out of folders so we can kind of organize it a little better. Now see, the Shackles of Food apps, that app sucks. I don't think, can you order something? I might keep that. Okay, we'll keep Chick-fil-A. I don't eat at Zaxby's anymore, so we can get rid of Zaxby's. I don't eat at Smoothie King anymore either. Jesus, these long nails. Like, the claws, you see them? And so every time I try to, pause download. No, I don't want to download it. Hold on. I've been trying to get into my Wawa account for the longest, and I might as well just delete that app because I don't know my username or password. And I guess I could always just do, you know, forget password, but that seems like a lot of work. And in my waterway, I feel like I'll be back in New York, so I'm not gonna really get rid of that. I'll just put that in the transportation folder because I think that I'm in New York very often. Okay, so let's put some shopping together. I gotta keep the, y'all see that Great Barrier Lakes? Because your girl got them student loans. Yay. Put that over here. That's shopping in here. Shopping. I'm gonna get rid of Discovery Code because I don't know when we're ever going back. Oh, I feel like I have a cold. All right, so now I'm going to, I love how Nordstrom ended up with its own thing. Now I'm trying to like put things in folders. So I'm starting off with putting all my shopping apps on here, and I have another one too. It's like JLux there. JLux label. If you haven't watched that video of my haul, go watch them because I definitely was skeptical. Oh wow, I don't want to delete Snapchat because I still got what is it, pictures on there. Even though I don't go on there, I think if I re-download it, I should be able to get back in. Okay, so Wayfair, we'll put that in shopping. I like Adidas out by itself because I be in Adidas. Not I be in Adidas, but I don't want Adidas in there. Okay, Fetch can go in couponing. Where is that folder at? Okay. What is, all right, I really want to get the shackles out of, what would this be called? Not, it's a language app. Let me see. Study abroad? I'm gonna just do foreign language. FOR. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. Oh wow, they actually put the whole thing together. I didn't think they would. This is a virtual card. So let's try to move everything. I ain't gonna lie, I be tired of going through all these pages trying to get the stuff. Like my phone's so unorganized that at this point I literally just search for the things because I don't have time to be looking for things on here. You know what? I'm just gonna put all these apps in here just to move them off this page. Because I can't see what's on the other pages. Move that there. Okay, look at that. Look how we done got rid of. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, get out of there. Okay, look, we got 4 pages now. So we going somewhere. We get somewhere. We're getting somewhere. All right. So now we're going to really get stuff organizing. Oh, that's going to be really notification folder. I will give her that link. Okay, so I have a folder. I have a folder for this. And we're still trying to we're still doing other things. Right. I'm going to go to I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not even screen recording. So y'all ain't see none of that what I just did on my phone. But I essentially was just moving apps over because I have 111 jobs. I have to have a good amount of apps. Like I think when I was in school, I didn't have that many, but because I travel all the time, I have to have basically almost every airline on my phone. Because I'm a real estate agent, I have to have certain apps. Then I'm a content creator, so I have to have editing apps. And I'm also an attorney, so I have to have like documentation apps. So I just have a lot. Like it's Adobe, fine, Kindle. Sometimes I be reading books, you know, to try to get re-educated, and then travel. This is all like basically parking though. So I don't want to say this is travel because I have flights over here. Like see, I got Delta, Air France, Air Canada. I think at one point I had British Airways on here. I don't even fly United like that. So let me organize this a little bit better because I fly Delta, Air Mexico, Air France. If I fly United, I think United is with British Airways, so I really don't try to do that. I really don't fly Spirit like that anymore, or Air Canada like that. So I guess JetBlue can go in front of all of them. If I'm not on Delta, I'm on a Spirit flight. Hotel.com is what I use a lot actually. I could have swore I had another travel app. But to be honest, some of these I could just go ahead and delete because I don't use them. In a rush, I'll keep. That's Photoshop. I really don't even use Creative Cloud like that. Adobe Express can be deleted. I don't even know what Adobe Fresco is. Find My iPhone needs to be out of a folder because your girl be, I don't be losing my phone. My husband does. Or sometimes I just be kind of wondering where he at. Like he's a music producer. And this is not to say that like he's doing anything bad. I just be wanting to know where he's at. What would that look like? Me texting him, where you at right now? When I could just look. I feel like we got 3 things down, but my phone still feels very, very cluttered. I'm trying to figure out how to make it decluttered, I guess. Because I know I want to add widgets on here because they're on the other side, so like it can be like more organized. But I think I still don't like all these apps on like one side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have 4 rows on the first page and then 3 rows on each page. Because when there's too many apps on one thing, I don't want to say I get overwhelmed, but it just becomes a lot and I don't like all those folders. I'm gonna go back and put everything in a folder because I think showing that would be kind of boring. I'm gonna put everything in a folder and then move them around. So I deleted some apps and moved stuff around. First page is all the stuff that I pretty much use every day. I ended up putting my wallet in YouTube Studios down here because I've been using a lot of Apple Pay now, or like just my cards on my wallet, so I don't have to take my wallet out, because with the camera and stuff it's just a whole big deal. But I be having to find it, and sometimes it takes a long time, and I don't really care about what, you know, if people's waiting on me or not, but I do like to try to get out. If I just have this down here, that works out just even better. I started using the widgets because I really like how the widgets look. I just never used them because my screen was so unorganized. So I put the weather up here. I put the weather location out for like where I'm at, because since I work out different times, I've been needing to know exactly what it is so I know to wear long pants or short. And I hate being confused and cold when I go outside in the mornings. Nah, I just moved my Safari up here because I use Safari all the time and it was down there. I really wanted to move the mail application like somewhere, and maybe like in utilities, but y'all see that I got almost 7,000 emails. I didn't want that to be on top because it already has 76 up there. So everything I needed here, all the social media apps, and then Facebook's like on another page. This page I didn't finish doing because I wanted to add a widget here. So I got my AirPods, phone, AirPod case there because that stuff be dying, and I use my AirPods to the gym and I use my AirPods to edit, so like the background noise, I'm gonna pause it so you can hear it. That noise, I be using my headphones in so it's not overpowering. And I realized like with editing, when you do sound, it's just best to do it with headphones so you can fully hear everything. And especially with I have the new AirPod Pro Max, and so that does like the studio sound, so you can hear every little thing. So I'm able to control the audio a lot more. I have like this new toothbrush. Oh, I tell you, this toothbrush is the bomb.com. So that's what that Philips Sonicare is. So I wanted to have like the first row, like everything that I need secondary. So find my iPhone, Amazon shop, my banking information, real estate. I told you I'm a real estate agent. Sam's. You be needing to show your card to get in there even though you can't buy stuff. And then I wanted this 4 corners to have all my flight information. So then this page, I don't want to say this page is randos, but this is stuff that I kind of don't use that often. DHgate. If you know about DHgate, you know that's all I've got to say. I like that calendar widget right there because that's cute. Because I sometimes I be needing to see the whole calendar, like the calendar app. Let me go to the front page. Like the calendar app just shows the date, but it doesn't show the full calendar versus this right here that shows the full calendar. I kind of want to move that over here. All right, so I also want this to be aesthetically pleasing. So second page is the secondary items is that we need to use. Like I said, I like this calendar widget, so I put that there. Batteries, so we know what's going on, because you can use the slide down function and you can put the battery mode and you can try to like find it, but I don't really like that. I kind of like this. We can change this widget. Edit home screen. We can change, remove that. Let's see. Let's add notes because I want that in the top. I kind of like that a little bit better. What is this? Get quick access to your most recent notes. Okay, get quick access to one of your notes. So add that widget there. Remove that widget there. TikTok. Like what? Smart news, rain radar and weather forecast. No, we don't need that. Oh shoot, no, I don't want that widget. YouTube, nope, nope. The App Store has a widget. That's stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna probably put that Crumbles widget on there just because I think that looks so cool. That widget's not gonna work because it's like square. Let's put the hotel ones. Yeah, let's put that one. Oh, no, we don't want it there. We want it right here. I have a recent I have a recent trip there, so I don't know why it's not showing the recent trip. Let me see if I can add it one more time. Maybe I need to update the hotels app. You have Lightroom? Take a photo, take a selfie, discover edits, in-app tutorial, Oh, interesting. Notes, open table, photos, reminders, Shopify, Telegram. What the fuck would you put on there for Telegram? Oh yeah. We forgot what that shows. Nordstrom. What would Nordstrom be? Huh, interesting. We're gonna have to see if when we like update it, cause I don't know why widgets over there ain't doing what it do. Okay, so we have space here. Honestly, I'm gonna add another widget because why not? The widgets are so cute. Okay. What widget do we want to add here? You know what? It's still not showing it. I thought maybe if I like put it big, it would show, but it didn't. Why would TikTok have a widget? Oh, that's just app suggestion. I was like, why would TikTok have a widget? Unable to load flavors. Please open up the app so you can see flavors. I don't like how big that is. Remove widget since I can't edit it that way. Okay, edit home screen. Yeah, let me tell you about Crumble. So I always thought that I don't like that. So why can't I have the widget right there? I'm trying to have the widget kind of flavor profiles, weekly menu, this week's Crumble loyalty. Yeah, I see how. Okay, back to Crumble because now I'm just looking at the stuff that they have. Dang, that's a big ass widget. Oh no, Crumble, that was too big. I don't like your cookies like that. So I always thought that Crumble, where's the app? The app is in food. I always thought that Crumble's cookies were 200 calories until I found out. Oh, I want me to re-sign in. Hold on, let me stop recording. So I thought the whole Crumble cookie was 200 calories because it's like 200, 300 calories. I'm like, oh wow, this big old cookie and it's only 200-300 calories. So the first time I ate Crumbles, I had like 2 cookies. And then I was going kind of like every week. I don't want to say I was gaining weight, but I kind of noticed that maybe I was eating too much sugar. And then one day they had like these little cookie slicer things that you like put on the cookie and it does like a little small like pizza size. And then I saw this one girl on Instagram, she had bought one. And I was just like, why would you need to buy one? So then I went to the app. I said, this was 200 a slice? I said, and my greedy behind was eating 2 whole cookies. So that was 1,200 calories. So once I found out that Crumble's cookies are a lot of calories, and there's a place in Disney Springs called Gideon's, and if you're ever in Orlando and you go to Disney Springs, I feel like even if you're not going to Disney, if you're going to stay in Orlando for at least a few days, go to Disney Springs because they have like some of the best restaurants, they have shopping, so you can actually really spend all day there. Go to the outlets first, then go shopping at Disney Springs because they have their Zara's is like the best Zara's in Orlando. And then you can go to Gideon's. There's a line, so there's another Gideon's where the locals go. I guess that would be fun. But either way, you should go to Gideon's because their cookies are good. They're freshly baked. And if you're gonna spend the calories, for a cookie, it might as well be a Gideon's cookie over a Crumble cookie. Because the only Crumble cookies I like are chilled and it's the lemon ones. And so I have my birthday reward and I'm gonna wait into the lemon one. So now that I have that widget there, Birdman hands. So now the phone is organized. You can see the first page, the second page. I use the widgets. It looks way better than before. Complete 360. It was pretty easy. Like it took me an hour to actually go in, delete the apps that I'm not using, reorganize them, re-put them in folders, rename some of them. So that is organizing my phone to be more aesthetic. I'm gonna do another video that's like what's on my phone, app recommendations, to like really get in the nitty gritty. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what else you want to see. Like I said, the year is consistency and growing. So check out these videos on the screen. I hope you like them. And until next time.